When you look poor, nothing works. For you even before you speak. Even before someone knows your story, the world has already made its decision about you based on appearance alone. Machiavelli never said it word for word, but every idea he wrote leans toward the same truth. The world does not judge your reality. It judges the version of you that it sees, and when that version looks poor or weak or uncertain, people treat you like a background character. In your own life, when you look like you need something, others feel safe taking advantage. When you look like you have nothing, they assume you have nothing to lose and therefore nothing to respect. They negotiate harder. They offer you less. They talk down to you. They make you feel grateful for the crumbs they drop on the floor, because poverty in appearance is not just an economic state. It is a psychological costume. The world reacts to the moment it sees it. Society is not fair. Society is strategic. And strategy is brutal because the game begins before you even know you're in it. Everyone is a piece on the board. But how they treat you depends on what piece you look like. If you look like a pawn, they move you, and if you look like a king, they move for you. The tragedy is simple. Some people are kings inside, but pawns in the eyes of others, and life has never rewarded inner value without outer presence. The truth is harsh. The world does not meet you where you are. It meets you where you appear to be. People say they care about character, but they respond to posture. They say personality matters, but they react to confidence. They say they listen to meaning, but they judge the voice before the words. All of us play this game even when we don't realize it. We judge the receptionist by how she speaks, the stranger by his clothes, the leader by their eyes. Even children know this instinctively. Adults just pretend they don't, which means the game is older than you and deeper than fairness. So if you want to survive it, you can't just be valuable, you must look valuable. You can't just think strong, you must look strong. You can't just know who you are, you must project it like a shield, because the world senses insecurity like wolves smell fear, and once they smell it, they circle you like an opportunity, and you become a lesson in what happens when a person shows up with worth but no armor. You must understand this life is not about what is inside you. Life is about what reaches the outside first. Your inner strength means nothing if your outer image apologizes for existing. Your intelligence means nothing if your posture says you're uncertain. Your kindness means nothing if your presence whispers that you can be ignored. Presence is a language, and the world is fluent in it. So speak it. You may not have money yet, but you can have composure. You may not have power yet, but you can have boundaries. You may not have status yet, but you can have self-respect. And when you hold these things visibly, the world recalculates the room around you, because now there is a cost to mishandling you. Never underestimate the importance of what you seem like before what you truly are. This is not deception. This is self-defense. You are not pretending to be someone else. You are revealing the part of you that others failed to notice the moment you walked in. When you look poor in spirit, when you look like you need permission from the world to exist, the world punishes you for it, not because it's right, but because weakness without resistance looks like an invitation to take more from you. But when you look like someone who could leave the table if disrespected, the whole table adjusts. When you look like someone who is willing to walk away, doors open on their own. When you look like someone who owes the world nothing, the world offers you something because it fears losing you. Do you understand the shift? Do you see the reversal in the story? When you look poor, the world becomes your master. When you look powerful, even before you are, the world negotiates with you as if you already won. This is why you must craft presence like armor, why you must refine your voice like a weapon, why you must stand like someone whose life is not up for discount. If you want respect, show the world it will cost something to disrespect you, not through rage, not through begging, but through posture, through silence, through eyes that do not lower, through boundaries that do not bend. Machiavelli would tell you, stop waiting for the world to see your inner worth. Show it to them in a way they cannot ignore. Power is not just what you have. Power is what others believe you can do, and belief is perception. Perception is appearance, and appearance is the first currency you ever trade. Before money, before success, before reputation, you trade appearance. And if that currency is worthless, everything after it loses value. So start there. Before you fix your whole life, fix how you enter a room. Before you build a fortune, build a presence. Before you speak, build a silence people are forced to respect. Before you try to be understood, look like someone worth understanding. Stop apologizing for your existence. Stop shrinking to make others comfortable. Stop begging for validation. The world never bows to someone who is asking for permission to stand. Straighten your back, lift your chin, command the ground you walk on, even if it is shaking. under you because confidence is not. Pretending confidence is refusing to perform weakness to make others feel taller. The world is watching, whether you realize it or not, so decide what it sees, decide who you are in their eyes. Before they decide who you get to be. When you look poor, they talk over you. When you look powerful, they lower their voices. When you look needy, they close doors. When you look independent, they open them. When you look like you would break yourself to be accepted, they reject you. And when you look like you would reject them before you break yourself, they approach you carefully. Because now you are not a pawn, now you are a cost, now you are a risk, now you are someone they cannot afford to underestimate. Life will not give you what you deserve, life will give you what you negotiate, and negotiation starts with image. Image speaks before you do, and the world listens to the image. First build the image, then build the life. Build the presence, then build the power. Build the version of you they cannot play with, and the world will show you the version of itself you were never meant to see. Until then, remember this one line: if nothing else, not enough to be valuable must look valuable, not enough to be strong must look strong, not enough to know who you are must look like someone no one can afford to misjudge. Subscribe and let's build the version of you the world cannot ignore.